Hi! Right, so basically this is my bedroom. I've done this in here today for a reason. I will talk about that in a minute. But yeah, basically I still am undecided about what I'm going to be doing with my camera placement. Because the last couple of videos, albeit two of them are tutorials, one of them I'll upload in a bit. But the other two, yeah, basically I did in the lounge in my current place. On Thursday, it was actually our 6 month having lived here. I live with my boyfriend and I've just got a new flatmate, but I did live with my boyfriend's friend. He moved out and we had a man from Ocean, which is the letting agency, come, and he did an inspection. I had to tidy on Tuesday night. Actually, the inspection was on Wednesday when Will officially left and he signed out, but I left it all until Tuesday night. I had to do it all myself because my boyfriend basically went to Birmingham to get a tattoo. His tattooist had to go to hospital, so then he ended up not having a tattoo, but he went to football training afterwards. Basically, everywhere I've lived, I'm sure you've seen before, I have tons of stuff and it's just a complete mess. Now, I have put everything on hold that I need to do until I get a new job. So like, my aim in life is to get out of Asda. I have been there for 7 years in June, so in like 5 months time I'd have been there 7 years. And I mean, I graduated now from university over a year ago and I'm still here, which pretty much sucks. Like, I transferred about a year ago to the one in Bedminster in Bristol, which is where I live. But yeah, so pretty shite. So my flatmate's walking around, he's making me feel really self-conscious. I'm sure you'll see him in a minute. Yeah, so the first thing was I transferred to Asda and I finished uni and I've got all this stuff that I haven't used in like years. Like, I've got all these jeans and stuff from Primark, and like, my mum kept on buying me jeans like every year for Christmas, but I like Topshop, they fit better, and I also like H&M. So like, I've got all these jeans that I just don't wear because they're too tight. Like, I wear really skinny jeans and they're just really tight. So I've got them all in a pile outside, which I did when we moved in. And it's basically stuff that I'm going to sell on eBay. But because I earned such shit money at Asda, I just haven't got around to buying new jeans. So when I get a new job is when I'm going to put all my old stuff on eBay and buy like 3 or 4 pairs of decent jeans from Topshop and New Look and H&M. So I've got all my jeans, I've got all the t-shirts that I've had since I was like 17 that I just can't get rid of because I've decided that I need to clear out, and that's going to happen when I get a decent job. Even socks, like socks for me, if I buy new socks I'll buy like 4 or 5 pairs in a row, and for some reason I don't want to wear them, so I'll put them in my drawer and they'll still be in the carrier bag that they came in, and they just won't get opened for months and months and months because I think I've got so many socks with holes in and I've got so many socks that need to go in the bin, and then I just never get around to like sorting them out, and then I don't have any matching socks, and I'm really OCD about certain things, and one of the things I'm OCD about is if you've got a set, like a pyjama set or a vest and pants set or a sock set, and you wash one more times than the other, basically one wears out quicker than the other one. So if I can't find another sock that matches, I just won't wear those socks. So I'm constantly going into my boyfriend's drawer and just taking his socks and he hates it. I call it the sock monster. The sock monster has taken his socks. I am not wearing his socks. I am not taking his socks. The sock monster is doing it. He gets really frustrated, but most of the time I do it, he's asleep, so I just have to sneak his drawers open, take the socks out, and then sneak them shut. Yeah, so I've got loads of socks that have got holes in, and some of them need to go in the bin, and some of them I just haven't worn because they're still pretty much full. And they've got their like cardboard still on them. Like, I had these socks and I put one of them in the wash and I didn't put the other one in the wash. And they had little owls on them, and one of the owls, the white bit, has gone pink on the owl because basically I put it in a wash with my cheerleading spankies and I didn't wash the other one, so now I've got odd socks that are actually matching, which isn't that great. But yeah, I've put tidying my clothes, sorting my clothes out, sorting all my belongings out from uni, which pretty much I've got loads of bags, like Tesco bags that I've had throughout uni, and they've got all my belongings in them, but I haven't done anything with them. I've just left them in the bag, and I've been obviously like moved in now 6 months, but I think I just need a new job so bad that like I've just been putting off buying shoes, even shoes. I will show you my shoes. I've just gone into town and bought new shoes, and basically, yeah, I will show you my shoes that I was wearing around work. I went to work one day and I'd forgotten to take shoes with me because I'd been at my boyfriend's house. So I turned up to work in these burgundy Van authentic shoes, and I had to go into the shoe section. Now, all of the girls' shoes they had in my size, but they were open, they were like dolly shoes, and obviously they're not closed on top, so I wasn't allowed to wear them because I have to wear closed shoes. So I went to the women's section and they only had one pair of work shoes. All the rest were like leather boots or high heels or stilettos or office shoes, like little court shoes. So I went to the boys section and ended up having to buy boy shoes. Now, I told myself when I bought those shoes that they were the only pair of shoes I was ever going to wear at Asda because I didn't want to be there for very long. But those shoes have now worn out and I've just been into town and had to buy new shoes. Basically, these are my shoes. This is the bottom of my shoes. And like these shoes, the Velcro is completely broken here, so I've had to like cross it over, and then got this shoe. This is the worst shoe ever, like pretty much. Those are my fingers, and here like little bits of my shoe are falling out. It's disgusting. Here, this is the sole of my shoe. So yeah, I was walking around for ages at work like this, and it's really disgusting, and I can't wait to throw them in the bin, basically. I've just been into town and bought these shoes. Now these have been reduced. They're $19.99, which they're kind of like a shiny leather, which I'm not really meant to wear at work. But there were some that were like a non-glossy, just like a matte leather, and they didn't have these studs here and here, and they were £20 as well because these ones were reduced. Originally they were like $24.99, but look, it's so tartan. Yeah, and I've just popped into work and seen my manager and asked him, and he said that they're fine as long as you can't see the bottom of them, which is pretty awesome. Although they do look quite boyish. They're size 3, can you see? I've never worn size 3 before. I used to be a size 5 and then I dropped down to a size 4, and these are a 3, which is really strange. But yeah, hopefully these will last. They look pretty sturdy. Although all you're going to see is the top, and they look a bit boyish. Yeah, so anyway, back to being really lazy and stuff. I just half-assed do everything. Like basically, when we had to have this sort of, it wasn't really an inspection, it was just to make sure that my flatmate wasn't leaving any mess behind that we'd get charged for, so it was like a half inspection. But when we had this inspection the other day, I had to hide all of my stuff, and like literally, as you can see, I'll show you here, these are clothes that I still haven't got out since we moved in. They've been there the whole time we've moved in. I've just got in here, I've got loads of cables and stuff that I haven't used in years. I've got more clothes. This is where my washing pile goes. And then this is my shelving unit. This is where the camera is. I've got things. Like, this is the broken toaster box that was smashed by my delightful boyfriend that he bought me. It's handmade and hand painted, so I don't want to throw it in the bin, but it's just crap. And then we've got bookshelf, and then we've got the Batman shelf at the top. Beyblade box that I've never even opened. This is what I did the other day. This, obviously I tidied this bit up. I left the front magazine there, but I tidied all of this and my camera bag. And then this box was tidy with this Spyro onesie, which was my boyfriend's Halloween costume. Basically put that on top so that you couldn't see inside it. And all of my shit that I took out of the living room and that was already here, I've piled up in the corner. And I stuck this massive Batman stand in front of it. So, like, yeah, basically I was hoping that if he opened the door to inspect our bedroom, he just saw the Batman stand and didn't think to look behind it. But actually it was like a massive tip down there, and yeah, I just thought to myself, I know, I'll put this big Batman thing in the room, and the guy doing the inspection won't look behind it, which I'm really hoping he didn't. Yeah, like, oh man, Halloween. Obviously it was Halloween the Thursday before last. Dressed up as Black Cat from Spider-Man. We were like getting ready to go out, and I put it on last because it's really tight fitting. I bought it like a month and a half in advance so that I knew that I definitely had a Halloween costume, make sure it fitted properly, and to make sure that I didn't have any problems with it. So I put it on, I went to my friend's flat, and I was there for like an hour until I decided to use the bathroom, and basically this happened. So this is my costume. Kind of looks a bit fetishy, but it's great. It's got this zipper that goes from the top all the way down between the legs, and it joins up to another zipper here which finishes on the lower back. Now I've zipped it all the way down to between the legs. I'm sitting on the toilet and I hear this popping noise. Now they've already rung for the taxi. The taxi is arriving in 5 minutes. I was in the bathroom for 20 minutes until I missed the taxi. Royce, who is an actor, he lives in London. He's the guy whose flat we're at, he's his best friend. So he's got a key for the flat, and his girlfriend, who he lives with in London, was flying in to Bristol Airport from Heathrow. So she had to get changed and stuff. So my boyfriend and I basically stayed in the flat until she got in, and then we got a taxi with them. I wanted to go home, but Royce wouldn't let me, so I basically went to this bar, and I couldn't move, couldn't dance, couldn't anything, because when I was sat on the toilet, a little bit, this bit here, underneath where the zipper was of my catsuit, decided to break off and fall on the floor. So the zip fell into this gap, opened on one side. The zipper that was still done up at the back had also come open. I had to pull it into the middle and zip it back up, and then I had to zip up the front, which is this bit here. But the whole time this massive gaping hole on my crotch was getting bigger and bigger and bigger until I'm stood there like this with pretty much everything out. And I can't do a thing about it except every time it happened, unzip it and try and zip it back up. But when I zip it back up, it missed loads of zippers. So this zip is bigger here, and this zip at the bottom is just there. You might wonder why I'm being really quiet. It's just because my new flatmate's here and I feel really self-conscious about doing this when he's in the room next door, but it will be fine. Yeah, so basically I'm there in this club with this ever-growing hole on my crotch. Luckily I had like a nude sort of body on, so I had like my boobs and it popped up underneath my legs, and like I had just nude coloured underwear on, so you couldn't see anything. But it was still pretty embarrassing, and my boyfriend still had a go at me 2 days later for being boring when we were out. And I was like, I'm sorry, I was being boring, at least I came out, because I wanted to go home and let him go into town with his friends, but he wouldn't let me. Because I bought this in like months ago, such in advance from eBay, I was really worried about trying to get a refund, because obviously like they don't let fancy dress costumes get sent back, because people will buy them, wear them once and then send them back. And obviously I'd already left feedback at the time, like I've tried it on, it fits great, blah blah blah, it's really perfect. I'd had a problem with a free corset that came with it, and I'd sent that back. But I wrote this massive story to this woman on eBay, and I was like, basically, it's ruined Halloween for me. Like, I was meant to go out, I couldn't go out, I got to my friend's house, it broke, I had to walk home. Like, I had it on for about an hour and a half. And I want to wear it again for my birthday, which is on the 28th of December, just if you're curious. Because it pretty much ruined Halloween, and I hadn't really got a lot of wear out of my fancy dress costume. And obviously, because it's a black PVC catsuit, I can go as Black Widow, I could go as Catwoman, I could go as Storm, I could probably go as Wasp if I decided to decorate the front of it with, like, I don't know, like a Wasp logo or whatever, or just wear a leotard for that. But I mean, there's so many fancy dress possibilities, and it's sort of been ruined by it breaking and having to keep my legs together for the entire night. I'm gonna show you, also just walk you through the hallway, like, back to me being really messy. My flatmate moved in on Thursday, and his mum and dad dropped him off, and they were in the lounge, and they looked at some boxes that were in there from when we moved in, and they said, oh, is this the other guy's stuff that's moving out? Because obviously it wasn't their son's, Josh, my new flatmate, and I was like, no, that's ours from when we moved in, because we've been here for 6 months. But in my defence, we are putting stuff in storage next week, so a lot of the stuff's going to go, but I'm going to walk you through the hallway now, and you will see just boxes of stuff that, the majority of it is mine, I will admit that we've had since moving in, that we just haven't done anything with. I'm also going to show you the lounge. I will give you a grand tour if you like. Yeah, I'll give the tour. Yeah, so come with me. In it? Okay. Where are you going? You're getting rid of your... Okay, right, so this is my hallway. Oh, have you put the microwave out?
Not yet.
We just got a microwave. This guy doesn't use an oven. This is my new flatmate. Sorry, I know you didn't want to be, but you are. This is Batman. Yeah, so basically, well, these have been tidied since we had the guy come round and do the inspection. This is the microwave box. Hang on, actually, before I start.
It's just on the floor.
Where's the warranty?
It's in the book, I believe.
Which is? Okay, I'll show you where to put it. We keep them all in the kitchen drawer. Yeah, so basically all these shoes here were like a massive mess, and we had to tidy them all up. These boots actually were in the bedroom, hidden discreetly, because I have so many shoes. Actually, even my boyfriend, he has more shoes than me. When I get a new job, I'm going to buy shoes like mad. These are all the boxes that have been here for like 6 months. This is Josh's room, Josh's computer, Josh's poster. This is the TV box that have been here for like 2 years. Oh yeah, give it to me. I'll show you where it goes. This is the bathroom. Yeah, so basically I had to clean this. This is me. Hello. This is me again. Hi. And here. Hi. Yeah, I had to clean this the other day before the inspection, and it was pretty horrific. The majority of this, which I will admit is mine, was around the bath. And here a few things have snuck back, such as Smart Price shaving foam. That is mine. These I left here. Ah, my Spider-Man bubble bath. I recommend you buy this. It smells awesome. I think it's pear flavoured. Yeah, so I had to clean all this and then tidy. Hi. Hang on, Alfie. We eat so much pizza.
We don't.
Yeah, we do. Look at all that pizza.
That's like between 5 of us.
Pizza! Yeah, you wait. It's going to accumulate pizza-wise. Yeah, so anyway. Sorry, we're just sorting out the recycling. Yeah, so... I'll shut us in. Not as awkward. Yeah, I had to tidy all these. This is mine. This is mine. I still need to do my tutorial on my hair products. Got a lovely Lush bath bomb that we bought ready for moving into this place. So it is 6 months old, but it still smells awesome. We've got a problem with our bath. Kind of the water goes cold when you try to run it. This is also mine. So yeah, we've got this like little box above our hot water tank that we have to fill up, and we only discovered it like 2 weeks ago, and we... Oh my god, I'm so heavy. I'm not going to show you how much I weigh, but there's my scales. Yeah, we discovered that you had to make sure it's full up, so I think we're gonna just basically fill it up one day, put the hot water boost on for 2 hours, and then try and have a bath. Here's all my hair products, which, to be honest with you, we left in the cabinet because as long as he knows that the bathroom mirror's clean, which I didn't actually clean, but it's not that dirty anyway, he wouldn't have to search through it to make sure that, yeah, we'd kept the place neat and tidy. This is a new hand towel that we've recently bought, but for some reason it's got bleach all over it. I am obviously the culprit because it's my hair bleach that's doing it, but to be honest with you, I have never used that on my hair. So I'm going to blame the fact that it goes on the bathroom floor and these bleachy products down here. Yeah, so basically this was all tidy. I tidied it all. I took all the products from around the bath and I put them up there really nice and neatly. And yeah, I've mopped, I think I mopped the floor. Definitely mopped the floor, right? This is the lounge. This is like the worst place ever. All of my Halloween shit was just sat on the couch. Literally like weeks.
You might have to stick it down with blue tack or something because the surface is slidey if you try opening the door, the microwave slide.
Oh god, yeah, we'll put something underneath it.
I just put a little bit of blue tack up now.
Okay, we'll sort it out in a minute. Ooh, that looks good. Look at the microwave. Ooh. Yeah, there's loads of space. Oh, this is my kitchen. This is the fridge. We've taken over the entire fridge. Fridge. Plates. Right, yeah, so sorry about that. Josh has just left to go do the recycling. We'll see him in a minute. This is my balcony door, by the way. I'm not sure if you can see. Let me cup. Yeah, this is my car park. These are all the balconies and buildings where we live. This is Dowdney Court in Bristol, guys. Josh is going to come out of the doors downstairs in a second with all the recycling. So anyway, yeah, the other day before our inspection was carried out, there was basically a load of stuff all over the sofa that belonged to me. So I had all of my Halloween stuff, I had all of my clothes, I had 2 bags, I had this bag and the bag I wore for Halloween. Down here was just completely full of makeup. Obviously I needed to vacuum the carpet as well, this vast carpet here, before the inspector man came round. So what I did was I took all of my makeup from here, I put half of it in bags and hid it behind the Batman stand. Well, I put the Batman stand in front of it after I'd hidden it. And the rest of my makeup I have shoved down here. There's my makeup bag, and then all of my hair products I have shoved behind the mirror, which is my boyfriend's mirror. He uses to get ready in the morning, and there are his straightener and hairdryer, which I obviously don't use on my hair because I don't like to use heat. Then we've got his concealer and his hair wax. Got some dragon wings that I picked up off the floor at Asda, my hair, nail and skin stuff, and the rest of the stuff is my boyfriend's except for the Wonder Woman placemat. Yeah, so this pretty much lives here. I only take clothes off it when I need to put clothes on it, and then when I do that I leave them here and my boyfriend, bless him, takes them and puts them away. This is Death Note, which when Josh moved in I got out so that he could lend his little sister, but it was in one of the boxes in the hall. This is also the stuff that Josh's parents found that they thought was my flatmates that was moving out. We've also got the kettle and toaster boxes, which we haven't actually thrown in the bin, and some speakers. They're not actually in the box, that's just the box. Yeah, today we got this microwave, but aside from that, this is pretty much the shit that's in here. Basically, I only ever do half a job in the kitchen. So this, I never empty this. This is constantly like this. I will wash up and put my washing up on top of stuff that's dry, but I will never ever, because I'm so lazy, just never take stuff off of it. Yeah, I leave stuff in the washing up bowl for so long that, take this chopping board for instance, my boyfriend had to break it in half because it became all warped where it had been in the water. I will run a sink, I will leave it soaking for 3 hours, and then I'll pretty much wash it up and add it to this pile here. So yeah, there's constantly washing up on the side, washing up in the sink, and washing up on the drainer. Yeah, basically I never ever do all of the washing up in one go. This washing up I will do in one go, but to be honest with you, it's not even mine, it's my boyfriend's. So yeah, this, when we're doing the laundry, comes out of the bedroom and stays there. We're going to get a bin to put here rather than have a bin bag on the floor, but yeah, pretty much I take it out of the bedroom, do some laundry, and it stays here even when the laundry is done. What I have, however, done is tidied away my DVDs, my books, my boyfriend's Xbox games, and then there's just crap on the rest of the shelves. Over here, in the dining room area, we're going to get a table here eventually behind the telly. We have got Josh's books, which obviously they're new. We've got other DVDs just here, and games, and we've got Batman collectibles displayed in the cabinet, which really ought to be housing, oh, and a phone, things like plates. Now this is from uni. This is my kitchen stuff, which is pretty empty, but this is the box that we moved in 6 months ago, and it's just been sat on the floor. Yeah, so basically this is the mess that is my life. And I tell myself I'm going to have a massive clear out when I get a decent job and I can afford to replace the stuff that I need to throw away because I don't use anymore. But I'm just still stuck at Asda. There is one job I've applied for, and I actually got through to round 3 of 4 in the interviews. They get you to do different things, but if I get the job, you'll find out what it is. I have applied again recently because they only let you apply once every 6 months. So yeah, that's everything for now. I mean, next time I might not even be in the bedroom, I might be somewhere else. But for now, bye.